Hello, friends, and welcome to Wonderland. My name is Allison, the self proclaimed priestess of Wonderland, and on this channel, you are going to find all things metaphysical that I feel that I have found make the mundane world more magical. One of the biggest things that I feel like helps me come back to myself, understand myself, and find direction and my path is through astrology. So in today's video, we're going to be focusing on the moon and the zodiac energy for today, which is day 15 of the Follow the Moon challenge. And we're talking about our waxing gibbous Leo moon, which is almost full. We are going to be celebrating a full moon tomorrow. But today the void, of course, happened in the middle of the night. It happened at 1:18 a.m. to 3:49 a.m. So by the time you woke up Saturday morning, we were already transitioned into Leo energy. So put on your tiger's eye, your red lipstick, and your cat's eye makeup, and let's talk about Leo. So Leo is a fire sign, and if you have the Just a Phase moon planner, you are going to notice that we have all of the zodiac signs separated into the different elements, because I feel like other than knowing when the time of year is, knowing the element is the best way to kind of get an idea for the energy of each sign. So you also want to compare to, we had Aries fire earlier this moon cycle, and you want to compare it to the Leo energy that we're experiencing today and tomorrow. So Leo season is from July 23rd to August 22nd. This is smack dab in the middle of summer, so this makes Leo a fixed sign. So fixed signs are always in the middle of the season. There's no doubt about what season we're in when we experience this zodiac energy. We're in summer. We're talking about fire. And this is also the full moon time of year if you look back at your wheel of the year, seasons of the year compared to the moon phases. Leo is ruled by the sun, so we think of those very yellowy, orangey reds associated with Leo energy, compared to the Aries energy was a very vibrant, bright red. But you're going to feel differently. So this is why we have space in the zodiac signs pages to allow you to write in, how do you feel about this energy? You can come up with your own keywords also. I like to use encourage for Leo energy, but Leos are also proud and very loyal. They're regal, and they are the king of the jungle. So let's take a look at some images of lions and see what these images strike in you, what emotions you're feeling when you look at these images, and just kind of tap into that lion energy. Okay, so I might be a little bit partial to Leo energy because Leo is my sun sign, but I really don't know how anybody could look at an image of a lion and not feel this power and pride, courage, and just regalness. That might just be me, but remember that the moon reflects our emotions. The moon represents our emotions. So, what is something that you feel when you looked at those lion images that you wish that you could embody in yourself? Is it that power? Is it that strength? Is it that courage? So this is how I use following the moon. When we are in a Leo moon, I am going to do my best for at least the 2 days that we are in this Leo energy to be confident, to feel powerful, to uplift and encourage other people to feel powerful, to have self confidence, to believe in themselves. So, and I do this with every sign, not just with Leo. I do this with every sign. What is a quality or an element or an aspect of these zodiac signs that you want to embody, that you wish that you had more of? And I mean, I think all of us could use a little bit more self confidence. Leos do have to be careful about being too egotistical. That is their fatal flaw or their downfall. But I really do believe that by uplifting and empowering other people, that is kind of like the balance. Being a Leo myself, I'm not, I care about others probably more than I care about myself, which is something that I've been working on. But I think that is how we combat the egotistical side of Leo energy, and to remember that what you are thinking about somebody else, negative or positive, is a mirror being reflected right back at you. So any quality that you're admiring in somebody else, and your first instinct might be to dislike that person because you're jealous of them, or to put them down because you're jealous of them. Remember that that is being reflected back at you for a reason, because it's a quality that you have within yourself. So when you see somebody who is doing something that you admire, remember that you are capable of having that good quality within yourself. And same thing with negative energy. Don't, when you look at somebody negatively, take a look at it and see, are you judging them because that is a quality that you don't like about yourself? Remember, we're all mirrors reflecting back at each other. But the moon is a gigantic mirror reflecting an entire zodiac constellation back at us. And plus the sun's energy on top of that. So I feel like Leo full moons are maybe one of the most powerful full moons that we have, because it's ruled by the sun. So it's, the moon is always reflecting the sun's energy back at us. But because Leo is ruled by the sun, this is like double sun energy. This is your time to shine. This is your spotlight. You've got a full moon, and you've got this sun energy and this lion energy reflecting at you. So how can you embody that? How do you want to put that in the world? How do you want to reflect that back out into the world? So in the Just a Phase Moon Planner, we're focusing on what are the things about yourself that you're most proud of? What, and how do you be more of that person? How do you be more of that person that makes you proud? And how do you remain loyal to that person? How do you uplift that person? How do you uplift others? But it always starts with ourself, right? And Leo is focusing on the self. So how do you uplift yourself so that you can uplift others? So those are some things to contemplate today while we are in this Leo energy that's leading us up to the full moon. We will talk about the full moon tomorrow and more about Leo energy in the middle of winter. Thank you for following the moon with me for an entire cycle. If you need to catch up, you have 14 other videos to watch. And if you are following the Facebook event page, be sure to select going to part 2, because Facebook only allows 2-week challenges. So we have part 1 and part 2, and tomorrow is officially the start of part 2. Thanks again, and be sure to check the links in the description for all things Just a Phase Moon Planner, Priestess of Wonderland, and where you can find me, how you can find me, how you can follow me,